Welcome to Wayne's World Part 2. I was supposed to do my next edition of Earnest Prattle today, or in fact it was yesterday. I lose track of time. Supposed to speak to my cousin Sue, and we have a really interesting relationship which we was going to explore, but I went to bed about 10 o'clock on Friday evening, and then I stopped there, and the reason I stopped there is because, well, I'm continually in pain, so it's painful to move. B, well, what's the bloody point? Get up for what? You know, you try to stay positive sometimes, and you try your hardest some days, and you get the old adage of, you know, he's a lot worse off than me. You got a roof over your head, you got food in the cupboards, you got a beautiful son who loves you. You know, you've got a lot to be thankful for. But tell that to somebody who has a logical brain. My brain isn't logical, it's volatile. Yes, I've got OCD. Some of you know, some of you don't. I've had a lifelong gambling problem. I'm an emotional eater. I've got chronic depression, got chronic arthritis, got chronic anxiety, I've got type 2 diabetes. I've got a catalogue of ailments. I can hardly walk. You know. So this weekend, I've been in bed for the vast majority of the hours. I got up briefly today, have a cup of tea. I did check my post, and I was really pleased to see I did get a Valentine's Day card. Thank you, Julie, who likes to call herself my wifey. That's a really nice touch. I don't know what my boyfriend thinks about that, by the way, but she's a fantastic friend. I've got a lot of fantastic friends. The problem is I don't need to worry about Valentine's Day in a love life, because at this particular moment in time, I'm not much of a catch. You wouldn't want me. when women on dating sites say they want a man but no emotional baggage. Jesus Christ. I've got more baggage than the JLo's trip abroad. You know, where do you want to start? Plus, look at me in a minute. My weight issues. I put loads of weight on. I'm trying to chip away. I mean, I suppose this weekend, not eating for near on 48 hours will help to lose some weight, but that's not how you lose weight. That's not very healthy. Keep taking the medication. COVID, pandemic. There's going to be so many people in the same situation as me. I'm not going to be alone in this. They're going to be isolated, stuck in the house. I've been locked here since my birthday, since March 13th, more or less 2020. I've been stuck in this house, deteriorating. I understand there's going to be lots of people in this situation. I do need help. I'm reaching out for some help, what I can get. I got a phone call on Tuesday with a charitable group that talks to people like me. Trying to get help through the official means at the moment, through the doctors. Well, COVID's the priority and everything else is secondary. So what about children in abusive families? What about women or even men in abusive relationships? Where are they going at the moment? What about people like me? Forgotten about. Where do they go? Tomorrow, I'm working from home, so tomorrow I've got to put a big pretend positive plastic bubble around me and pick up a phone towards people and pretend I'm happy. I have to pretend I'm happy. I have to pretend I'm interested. I have to pretend that every half an hour I feel like bursting into tears. I have to pretend that my swollen feet and my swollen ankles aren't hurting me. I have to pretend that my back isn't hurting and my arms and my thighs, they don't hurt. I have to pretend they don't hurt. I have to play an imaginary game in my head and sit and smile. But what can you do? There's nobody really that I can truly and honestly sit and tell exactly how I feel. There's nobody who honestly I can sit and explain my circumstances to. There's nobody. Thank you to the people who have been in touch since my last weighing video. I found out that my extended family lives hundreds or thousands of miles away. Not necessarily who you think they are. Cindy, thank you for your concerns. Erin, thank you for your comments. Alistair, I know you're a busy man. Thank you for keeping in touch. Chantel, yes, we do need to have that talk. Paul Jr., thank you for your patience, son. Your dad loves you. Julie, Lisa, thank you for your patience too. Thanks for hanging in there. If I've forgotten a thank you, I'm sorry. It's difficult to think straight, isn't it, some days? So, how do we get out of this? If watching this and there I am resonates, one person decides to face up to their demons, if one person decides to get some help, then it's worth doing this. I don't like doing this because emotionally it's painful, and I'm leaving myself open. And you have to be careful who you can trust and who you can't. Hello, Anne. Well, hello, Mum. I'm still here. Your son's still trying, still loves you, and he's still trying. I know I've not always been the best son by any stretch of the imagination. I know I've not really always made the right choice. That's an understatement. I do have some horrendous life experiences we could talk about, but that's for another time. And whether I'd told the world about my past, totally and utterly, honestly, I'm not sure even I'm brave enough to do that. I do hope that at some point in the future we'll be able to look back on this as a low point, but as a stepping stone to something better. You've got to believe, haven't you, that tomorrow is going to be a better day. Sounds a bit cliched, I know, but if you don't hold any hope that things will get better, then not really much point, is there? So I just want to thank you for watching me rant. If you stayed to the end, then I appreciate that you obviously care. Leave a comment, reach out, that'd be nice. Tomorrow, it's surely nearer now. See you on the other side, folks.